This question is referring to how to address ARFID, which is avoidant restrictive food intake disorder. And the short answer is exposure therapy. You all know I love exposure therapy, which is why I treat ARFID. But basically we want to start with creating a relevant exposure hierarchy, right? So ARFID can be diagnosed in people for a variety of different reasons, right? So it's only a concern if it's impacting your health, if you're requiring some sort of supplements to make sure your diet is balanced, or it's really affecting your day-to-day life. And so what we want to do is determine, is it due to avoidance and fear of texture, flavor, sensation of bloating, or due to just not really having hunger cues, not really feeling hungry, not being food motivated. And that will help determine what kind of hierarchy we should create. So we always want to start with successes, right? So we want to start by creating a ladder from easy to hard. So the easiest can sometimes be something like, if you like a certain brand of chicken nuggets, trying a different brand of chicken nugget, and then working our way up from that. And we want to start with just one bite. If that feels really hard, you can start with a lick. Honestly, any type of progress in the upward direction of the hierarchy is great. And the most important part, just like with any treatment for anxiety or avoidance-based diagnoses, is to follow through. So it is really important that once you pick your goal and once you pick what you're gonna be putting in your mouth to eat, that you stick through with it. So even if it's just to bite and swallow, your one bite, that's the goal for that day. And then the next day you would do 2 bites, 3 bites. And it can take a while to really work your way up to a portion size, and that's okay. Often we start slower and then work our way up, totally normal. The most important part I would like to point out is that you don't need to love or even like all foods. That is not really the goal of treatment. The treatment goal is to be able to have a varied diet that is healthy and sustainable, right? So being able to go out with friends and order something on the menu. You don't have to love everything on the menu, but finding something to order is important. Making sure you don't have to have a separate meal for you compared to your siblings, or for parents not to have to cook separate meals every single day for all the different members of the family.